Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hello to beautiful Lilith. Watson will be with us soon. Hello, Diane. Hello, Sean. Hello, Julie. Hello, Elaine. If Mimi is somewhere around, hello, my love. We're going to start this off with our beautiful Julie. So here we go for Julie. And here we go. So, what do we have for you? Just give me one moment. Okay, so will you be seeing any? Okay. Are you going to be trigger free tomorrow? Very good question. Let's go and see. All right, so are you going to be trigger free tomorrow? I hope everybody's doing good on to this Friday. How's your Friday getting along? Any plans for the weekend? Hopefully you're staying safe. All right. So, will you be trigger free tomorrow? All right, getting over here our death in reverse, getting our devil in reverse, also followed out by our 5 of cups. My beautiful love, I'm definitely going to say to you, I feel like it's going to a little bit annoy you, the fact that Y is going to be there. That's going to a little bit trigger you into a certain way. Because you know that they have a very close friendship and everything of the such. You know a little bit of the history between them. So that is going to somewhat trigger you. That I will say yes. I do feel as though he does have a lot of his friends who are going to pass on by. So you might see a couple friends that will be around. So is it going to be completely trigger free? I will say no. Will it be something that will be bothersome into the triggering kind of way like you think? Absolutely not. But will there be females there that do know him, that will be talking with him? Yes. So, but they are friends. So I'm going to say they are the same as you are, although you're not the same, but you know what I mean. So are you going to be trigger free? Somewhat yes, somewhat no. There will be some people there. It will kind of annoy you. But I feel like you're still going to be happy about doing the donation, about doing that beautiful deed, about yes, seeing him, even though you are going to see him briefly, but there is nothing traumatic. There is nothing big that is happening. There is nothing into a way that you could think, oh my God, none of that is going to be happening. So very onto the surface level, nothing else. So will you basically be? I will say yes. Yeah. What's your quick question, Elaine? So basically I will say yes, you will be fine, my sweet love. You will be fine. You're absolutely safe to go, sweetie. How are you doing, my beautiful Lilith? I'm going to wait for Elaine's quick question and then I'm going to go and see our beautiful Mimi. So here we go with that. I'm going to go and prepare it. My beautiful Julie, please do let me know if there is anything else. Let's go like this. And voila. Alrighty. All right, I'm back. Hello, Sean. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you for your caramel cappuccino. Any job offers? I see that you have posted. Any job offers? Let me go and see. How are you doing, Sean? And how are you doing, my beautiful Diane? Alrighty. So, King of Pentacles followed out by our Ace of Cups. My King of Pentacles is in reverse position. I feel like a lot of what you're doing at this moment is actually more, I feel like it's more based. I'm going to say, glad you're having a good day, my dear Sean. I feel like most of what you're doing at this moment, my beautiful Elaine, is more based on emotions. And I need you to kind of transfer that a little bit more towards skills, networking, all those kind of things. So I'm going to say for the moment, no. And the reason seems to be because you seem to be more focused on you yourself, maybe some wants or maybe some desires. Maybe there's just too much emotion into it and not enough action towards it. So yeah, I'm going to say definitely try to divert, if you will, your energy towards networking, looking a little bit more, searching on out, because there's a lot that is coming on through emotionally, but not necessarily financially. Oh, I know you do look around, sweetie. Just don't give up. Keep on looking, sweetie pie. I don't see anything for the moment. And like I said, I see a lot of emotions that are involved. Yeah. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Mimi for the moment, okay? I know you're looking for, I know, for the job offers, sweetie. I don't see any at this moment, my love. Mimi is going to be at 6:35. Let's go see what's happening with our beautiful Mimi. Just one moment. I'm going to go on to read. Here we go. So, Mimi. All right. Yesterday you did text him again. And your ending convo was like you told him not to overthink. Okay. 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 All right. Hold on. Pardon me. Okay. So let's go and see. Is he feeling comfortable or kind of bothered by actually texting you? I see the whole the whole misunderstanding that kind of went through. I get it. It was a very, how could I put it? It was a mistake that could have been easily done by anybody, quite frankly, the way that it was kind of brought upon and everything of the such. But well, let's go and see. Alrighty. Things can always change, Elaine. They can always change. Oh, that is a very interesting story, Sean, I have to say. I know, Elaine. I know, sweetie. I know it's frustrating. Maybe that's where the whole emotional side that I saw kind of coming on through is coming from. Did I see the last question that you sent him? No, I did not see that. Hold on. It probably is not in yet because I am in PayPal, but I'm in PayPal with Amy at this moment. All right, maybe I am confused. I only have the one about the triggers. I don't have anything else. Is that okay? If you did donate again, maybe I don't see it again, my beautiful Julie. I'm going to answer Mimi, and it should be in by then. Let me log back in because it logged me out, okay? And I'm going to finish up with Mimi, and I'm going to come back, sweetie. So my beautiful Mimi, this is what I will say over here, okay? Oh yes, I already answered that one. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take off Mimi's timestamp because it's really quite off at this moment. I'm sorry, my beautiful Lilith. We're gonna take it off. Yeah, I answered that question first. You were the first one that I answered. Yeah. I answered you around the 2-minute mark. And I said that you were basically not really going to be triggered, that there were going to be some friends that were going to be there. There were going to be some lady friends that are there, but they are only friends. So you might be a little bit annoyed by the fact that there are going to be some ladies there. There will be some friends that are there, but there is nothing emotional or loving in any kind of a way. So basically, and I was also speaking about how Y is going to be there. And I know that you know, the history between them, and I know that sometimes you kind of have some doubts about them and about the feelings and everything and the such, so that's going to be a little bit of a trigger. And the fact that he has a lot of friends that are going to be passing on by who know kind of both of them, that could be a little bit of a trigger also. But I do not see any triggers into the way of you and him with somebody else into a relationship or anything of the such, so that I'm going to say no. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna say really, when you do go, just really, really make sure. My chat is okay. I see you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. I see you. Everything is okay, my love. So, Julie, just make sure that you do not trigger yourself. Do like we said into the reading earlier. Go on forward with a mindset, with an idea. You're going over, you're going to do a good deed, you're going to say hi to him along the way. That's going to help the connection. It's going to help it make it nice and strong. It will have the liaison between both of you guys, but at the very same time, we need to focus onto the reason why we're going, and that will strengthen the relationship. But if we focus on anything else, then that might not necessarily strengthen the relationship. So remain focused and you'll be good, sweetie. And that could be too. That could be too. Maybe he will not be there also. Thank you for your chicken and vegetables, Sean. Thank you, sweetie. So just focus onto the good deed. That's it. Everything else that comes along with it after is bonus. It's something good. It's something sweet. It's something positive, but it is a bonus. All right. I'll see you soon, my love. Here we go for Mimi, and Mimi's gonna be at 13:30. Now, my beautiful Mimi, like I was saying, but you don't know because I kind of stopped and I'm gonna start again. What I was basically saying is I completely understand the whole back and forth of frustration. Why why you're feeling into this kind of way. I understand how there could have been like a misunderstanding in what he said and the way that he said it, and you kind of understood it in a different kind of way. So, I mean, don't feel bad for the way that you feel because of what was written and all that. Like, honestly, no. What I will say though, however, is the following. And I feel you're wondering, is he feeling uncomfortable or bothered by you actually texting him, and does he actually want you to stop? I don't feel like he wants you to stop, but I feel like he has no idea what he wants. So I do see some clouded judgment, not really knowing, but at the very same time wanting to remain prudent. So we're wanting to remain a little bit into a place where not too much is really happening, but at the very same time we're like, So I will say basically over here, I feel as though it doesn't seem like he is necessarily uncomfortable or really bothered by your messages, but his response does suggest that he might be a little bit unsure upon how to engage into a meaningful kind of a way. And his playful tone could definitely indicate that he's trying to keep the interaction somewhat light. But I kind of feel like he's also trying to reflect onto his own confusion, onto his own hesitation, because like I said, he is really into a cloudy kind of a spot. So it's a little bit unlikely that he wants you to stop entirely, but he might need some space to kind of sort through his emotions and through his thoughts altogether. So that could be important. I know you're wanting somewhat of a wild card on him today. Let's go and see wild card on him today. Wild card on him today. All right, today he's into a mix of emotions. On one hand, he does appreciate that you care for him and that you do have a lot of concern. And it shows that you actually do value him. But on to the other hand, there's something that's a little bit opposite. I kind of feel like he's a little bit grappling with his own internal struggles, with his own uncertainties, which could explain his inconsistent responses altogether. So deep down, he likely knows how much you actually do mean to him, but he may not yet be ready to fully embrace or to really actually express any of it altogether. So advice for you is this. It's okay for you to take a step back. I would actually kind of take a step back if I were you for this moment and let him take the lead for a little while, see where this goes, especially because of the little hookup that happened. So this doesn't mean giving up on him. It's not what I'm saying at all, but rather giving yourself the space to focus onto your own well-being. You must not forget yourself into it. So if he values your connection, he's going to find a way to reach out to you when he's ready. But into the meanwhile, I need you to trust that the right energy is going to flow between you guys when the time is right. Therefore, his clouded judgment will end up bringing clarity. He will finally know if it's a yes or if it's a no or something of the such. That is what we're hoping upon. So into the meanwhile, you need to stay strong and you need to remember that you deserve that clear and that consistent communication in any type of relationship altogether. You don't deserve to have, a yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and everything kind of confusing type of relationship. You deserve something that is nice, that is strong, that is potent, something that is important at this moment for you, right? Now, hold on just 1 second. I am going to give you some love notes. All right, 11 notes coming on through. Just 1 second. Okay. And here we go. And we are still with Mimi. You are the reason my heart feels so full, even onto the quietest days. No matter where life takes us, my heart will always find its way back to you. I love the way that you make me feel like I'm the only person into the room. Every moment with you feels like a piece of forever that I never want to lose. And you've turned my world into a beautiful love song, and I never want that music to stop. I know you do, Elaine, but that you have to say to your family who keeps pushing you, sweetie. I know you put your love into it. I know that you put your whole heart into it, but your family needs to know that too, sweetie pie. Hold on just a second. I'm just going to go and see something. I'm going to come and see Juanson at this moment. Juanson is going to be on up next. Juanson is up next. He's going to be at, let's say, 20 minutes. Alrighty, and here we go for Juanson. Let me just go like this, like that, and voila. Alright, no Elizabeth today, sweetie pie. Usually she's here on a half a day or full a day, right? Mm-hmm. Aha! That makes sense if you're listening to a book, sweetie pie. I've tried those. I've tried those before once, and I have. And I don't know, I haven't tried them onto the one that you're talking about. I tried it onto a different app. I don't know. Like, I've tried it every once in, like, I've tried it for NL and little kid stories. No, that didn't work. And I've tried it for myself in different types, let's say on nights where I really can't sleep, which doesn't happen often. But every time I've been kind of disappointed. I don't know. Either the person who is narrating the story is kind of bad, or the story is really not interesting also. Maybe I'm just not listening to the right ones. I don't know. Okay, so was she there today, or you just really didn't see her altogether? Let's go and see that. All right, so was she there today, or you simply did not see her? Sean, you should take the color of a car or a Jeep that you wish to have. Don't go by us, go by you. When you see a white Jeep, do you think, oh my God, that's what I want? Or when you see a blue Jeep, you think, oh my God, that's my car. Like, which one makes your heart palpitate? That's the one you've got to choose. All right, sweetie pie, was she actually there today? She was supposed to be there today, but she took off altogether. So I'm going to say she was actually planned to come on in, but she was not there. So were you right? I shall say yes, you were absolutely right. And hold on. Just 1 second over here. Alrighty, I'm just going to get right back into the email. She was planned to actually be there today. So was she thinking about you? And if she was, what was she thinking about? What was actually happening? All right. Was she actually thinking about you today? I shall say yes. What was she thinking about? She was thinking about the future. She was thinking about jumping on in, maybe taking somewhat of a step. I'm not going to say the biggest step into the world, but she was thinking about taking somewhat of some steps. So I will say she has been thinking. She has been pondering, and she has been thinking about the future of you guys together. So she's thinking about the next steps, but really, really quite unsure about what to do, how to do things. Like nothing is settled into her mind, but she was thinking about further steps, which is good. Now we just need her to kind of put one foot in front of the other and to do a step, right? But that will happen when the time will be right. What does she want to say to you? So what does she want to say to you? Basically, she wants you to know that even though there's not much movement at this moment, that she does think about you daily and that she is going to start taking some movements towards you, but you do need to be patient towards her. All right? Her thoughts about you altogether. She sees you as being somebody who is kind, who is sweet, who is loving, but somebody who also has a little bit of their guard up. Somebody who thinks a lot before taking some type of an action. Somebody who could be a little bit shy, but she definitely wants you to know that if you make a move, you'll be victorious. Mm-hmm. Let's go and peek into your general reading, see if anything is popping on through. Anything happening into the general? Why do I see no data? What is that? No data, but I got a nice green dot. Is anybody having any issues at this moment with the streaming? Before, okay, no, we're good. Excellent connection. That was kind of weird. All right. Okay. Let's continue on over here. All right, getting our scythe passing on through into your general reading. Some things will end, but they are meant to be ended. So there will be some changes. There will be some modifications. You will be receiving some type of news, and I want you to be careful for gossip. Be careful for people kind of talking, not just talking necessarily about you and Elizabeth, just be careful for people gossiping, all right? That's what I need you to be careful for. And let's go and see what's happening into the love reading. Into the love reading, wanting to build something that is beautiful and solid, wanting to ground ourselves at the very same time, but still not having the clarity that we need, reaching out towards the stars with much hope, but still kind of navigating through the waters that are there. So nothing really that is moving or changing. You're still into the same flow that you're usually into. Thank you, my dear Sean. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know. It appeared like no data for a while. It was strange, but I had a green dot, like green light. Everything is okay. But it didn't last long. But thank you for letting me know, my dear Sean. And just one tiny second, I'm going to go on to get the rest of your questions, which I believe it is going to be the Book of Tarot, which I believe now you only ask really questions with that book related to work. So yeah, we'll look at that. We will. So just one tiny little second. We're going to go here. And like that. All right. So let's do this. And I'm going to go and see how she is doing today. All right. Let me do that. Let me go over here. And let's go see how she's doing today. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Just one moment. Now that is what I desire. Perfect. Okay. So today, basically doing good, but thinking about the past. I feel like what she's actually thinking about is, I feel like her mom is having some issues. I feel like she's feeling sad. But she's feeling sad for what has happened with her dad. So I'm going to say memories, a little bit of sadness, a little bit of nostalgia, but really nothing in regards to you. This has nothing to do with you altogether. It is just really the way that she is feeling. Yeah. How is she feeling into her energy towards you? Into her energy towards you. I feel like her energy is warm. I feel like it's steady. I feel like she is looking to try to give you some reassurance. I feel like she's thinking about different moments where you guys have spoken, where you've had somewhat of a special connection. I feel as though she's holding on to your kindness, and I feel as though you occupy a very special place into her heart altogether. I feel like if she had a message for you, it would be that your presence brings a lot of beautiful light into her world, and that she hopes that you feel the same type of warmth, of love that she feels when she sees you or when she's around you. An angel message. The angels are encouraging you to trust into the divine. They want you to know that every moment that you experience, whether joyous or challenging, is shaping you into the best version of yourself. Stay patient and open-hearted as blessings are aligning perfectly for you. A little bit of an oracle insight is the pathway to joy. You're onto a journey towards deeper happiness and fulfillment. This oracle encourages you to embrace opportunities for growth and to focus onto the things that bring you joy. You may soon encounter a moment of clarity or sign that will validate your path. And let's go into the book. I will ask what you are, what you need to know within work. All right. Oh, you're there. Look at that. Yeah, seriously, I'm already with you. It's Friday. Often Fridays are like that. And I've done a few readings before we started. So, okay, well, let's go and see what we have over here for you into the book. And here we go. And I'm going to say to Lilith and Juanson, we're going to be closing up the lives as soon as we're done with Juanson. So in about a minute, sweetie pies. Who knows? There might be a surprise live this weekend. Who knows? But we're going to be closing up in about 2 minutes for tonight. All right, Queen of Cups. The answer is to wait until you can be sure of moving forward. Stop looking behind you and focus on your future. Yes. A surprise live, you'll be there. Well, it needs to be a surprise, so who's to say? Maybe there'll be one. Maybe. If there is one, it is most likely to be on Saturday, not on Sunday. But hey, who knows? Maybe tomorrow. I will keep you updated, my dear Juanson. As for what is she actually up to this weekend, honestly, I'm getting our Queen of Pentacles. I still feel, I said into the beginning of your reading that she was not feeling all that good. I feel like she's kind of dealing with her mom, who's a little bit sad. I'm going to say this weekend she's not doing much. I feel like she's sticking around home. I don't know. I feel like there's some sadness that is surrounding. So I'm going to say sticking around home, not too much happening this weekend, sweetie pie, for her. And absolutely, my beautiful Lilith. I don't know. I'm supposed to have Alex, who's supposed to be coming on down, but Alex is always supposed to come down, but often doesn't. So who's to say? Alrighty, so here we go. I shall let you know, my beautiful Lilith, if we do one tomorrow. And if you don't hear from me, it means that we're not. So love messages from Elizabeth. You are always onto my mind, even into the busiest moments. Your presence is like a comforting melody that I never want to stop hearing. Every time I think of you, my heart feels lighter. You're my safe space and my inspiration. I feel so lucky to have you into my life. You're the kind of person who makes everything so much better. Your energy is like a warm hug that stays with me all day. You are truly so very special to me. Good night, my beautiful Diane. Good night, my dear Sean. Yes, thank you, Lilith. I do need to update you onto that. But hopefully yes. So, hooroo, my dear Sean. Hooroo, beautiful Diane. Good night or good evening, my beautiful Lilith and Juanson. Everybody else who is here, sending you guys much love. Maybe see you tomorrow for a surprise live. Who knows? Good night, my loves.